So in the past we talked about embellishments with major chords. So like if we did a D, we did this. sus2, sus4, same with A. And same with G. So that makes our chords interesting when we play them. If we're static on a chord for a while as well, it can add a bit of interest. Now the one thing we haven't covered is minor chords. And basically it's the same notes, but I think it's worth going over them because obviously your fingers are in different positions on some minor chords. So you need to work out where to put sus2 and sus4, because you don't want to just be restricted to just doing it on major chords. Okay, so there's two things as well. The C shape, you would never play a C minor in this open position. Even if you minored the note, you'd still have an open E here, so it just wouldn't work. So we do a C minor like this, which is an A shape. So the C minor shape is written out of this open shape, and so is the G. You wouldn't do a G minor like this because you've got an open B there which you can't flatten. So the C and the G don't have an open minor shape. You'd play that G minor like that and C minor like that in the E minor and A shape. Sorry, that's going over your head. The only shapes that convert into a minor shape as these open chords is the D to a D minor, the A to an A minor, and the E to an E minor. Okay, so I'll go over that. Let's work on the first shape. So if we do an A chord and an A minor, even though it looks like our fingers are shifting everywhere and it's a completely different chord, if you actually notice, this finger goes back here and these two replace that. So if you think about it, from an A to an A minor, it's just this note going from there to there. So that's the major of an A, that's the minor. So A to A minor is one note's different. Okay. So here's our A minor. To get our A2, you take that off, which is the same as an A2 in the major. Then the minor, then the 4, which the sus4 is the same as when you do it on the major. So the 2 and the 4 stay the same for the major and the minor. So it's that one note, the third note. So we do the 2 and the 4. The middle note that actually creates it a major or minor is the third in the scale. So that's number 3. So you got 2, 3, 4. So this third one can either be there or there. There it's a minor, there it's a major. So that's your A major, that's your A minor, that's your A2, that's the A4. So if I was to go up from A2, A minor, A major, A4, that would be this second string going up chromatically, one note at a time. Chromatically means one note at a time when you hear the word chromatic. Okay, so in the minor shape, to A2, A4, to A minor, A minor, A2, A4, A minor. Let's do the major. A major, A2, A4, 4, to A minor, to A2, A4, A minor. Okay, so when you got a sequence like C, G, A minor, so C, G, you might go see how I'm making the A minor interesting. there you go. Alright, I'm going to show you what that looks like on the chord chart. So you can see the A minor shape here. And then to get the A2, you just open that first finger, so you get the open string, and the A4 goes on like this. So that's an A minor sus4. This is an A minor sus2. So sometimes you've probably seen these very confusing wordings above it, and hopefully it's simplifying it and you can understand it now. So the next shape we're going to do, actually we'll do the D minor shape. Okay, so let's go on the D minor. First finger here on the first fret, and these two here. So let's notice the difference between a major and a minor. Because you shift your fingers around so much, you probably don't realise it's this one note moving from there to there. So D's there, this moves to there, and then two from the D shape there are still in it. So that one note again is making it from a major to a minor. So here's your minor, D2 to a 4, which is on the 3rd fret. So there's a D2, there's a D minor, here's your D chord, there's your D4, so you got going up chromatically. 2, minor 3rd, normal, major chord, sus4. So D minor, here's how to put it into practice. Grapevine, D minor, sus4, ooh, I bet you're wondering how I knew. Okay, so it's nice to show you a song. It's just the first song that hit me when I heard that. Okay, so here we got an E minor shape. The E minor sus2, so your 4th finger comes here. That's pretty much a bar chord, but you've got this open E here, and then a sus4. I'll show you what they look like. So you got an E minor. There's your E major. So in here you don't shift loads of fingers about. That's a major to a minor. So you notice major to minor. You can see a resemblance from the A to A minor, D to D minor, E to E minor. It's one note going down. So that's your E minor. Here's your sus4. So you got E major, sus4. Here's your E minor to sus4. And then your 2. Because really you can't go one down from this open note, so you've got to go to here. So E minor 2. It's actually an E minor 9. That 9 is the same as 2. Just take that for face value. That's for another lesson. See, when you go up the major scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Once you get to 8, that is the same as 1. And then you go to 9, that is the same as 2. Then you go to 10, that is the same as 3. 11 is the same as 4. 12 is the same as 5. So when you're talking the higher sort of numbers, it's just mirroring an octave higher and just calling them notes. Alright, so an E2, E minor 2 is an E minor sus2. See the difference between this, it does actually still have your minor 3rd in there, whereas a sus2 has got to replace the 3rd, but there's no other way to get to an E minor sus2 using an open chord. So you've got an E minor 9, which is virtually it. E minor 4, E minor, E minor 4, E minor 9, which is virtually your sus2. Okay, so to put that into practice, makes some sense. Get used to the minor shapes and then try and put them in a progression with some major ones. So you might want to go D, A minor, G. So D to A minor, then G, and then you might want to go F to D minor, E minor, E major, C. So now it's a case of putting all the major sus2 and sus4s and all the minor, and then just putting it in your sequences, but subtly. Don't overkill it like I just did there. That was just an example, but it's the subtle way of doing it. So if I did A minor, D minor, A minor, G, standard, G, D minor, A minor, G. So this is what I might do to add it in subtly. You notice I didn't use a sus4 all the time. I basically just used the 2 there. I used it subtly. I didn't feel I have to go sus2, sus4, then back to the chord. You know, that's just while we're learning. This is putting it into practice. You'll see it you'll hear it in songs now, but you'll hear it's minimal. It's not overkill. That's what makes it so good. Like anything, like just small amounts are better. Alright, hope you enjoyed that. Let me know how you get on. Right, bye.